trust me, something in the air just above me, something like a dream state, you call it a clean break, do you feel the vibes, baby?
Hey friends, I'm back with my second calisthenics beginner routine. Okay, let's start with the first exercise. Typewriter rows on rings. Therefore, you need rings. Place them on the same height like your hips. Now find the right distance. If you're walking back, the exercise is getting easier. If you place your feet together, you need more balance, which makes the exercise harder. As you can see, I placed my feet shoulder width. Starting position is with straight arms, shoulder width in a neutral grip. During the whole movement, your shoulder blades are depressed and retracted. Also, your body should be aligned. From now on, it's getting a bit tricky. While one arm pulling the elbow close to the body, the other is straight and brings the arm to the side. And then do the same thing on the other side. Try to fully look out your straight arm, and with the other, try to bring your hand to the chest. Do 6 to 12 repetitions on each arm.
Do you feel the vibes?
For the second exercise, you will do push-ups on the rings. The height of the rings should be placed around 5 to 20 centimeters off the ground, which is around 2 to 11 inches. When the strips of the rings are vertical, the exercise is harder. If you are not familiar with the rings, I recommend you to step a bit forward to make the exercise a bit easier. Now place your hands in a neutral position, shoulder width. Your body builds a straight line, therefore squeeze your glutes and activate your core muscles. At the same time, you lower down your upper body, bring your hands slightly to the side. Go as low as you can control the movement. By lowering your upper body, bring in your elbows. If you're getting more familiar with this exercise, you can go lower, at least the same height like the hand palms. Here also you should aim for 6 to 12 repetitions. Here I show you a small example in which direction the hands should go during the movement. By straightening your arms, your hands should be on the same line like your shoulder, and by bending your arms, your hands coming a bit lower than your chest. For the next exercise, lying leg raise, you need to lay down. Now bring your hands beneath your butt. Make sure that you tilt your pelvic during the whole movement. Now start with your legs in a vertical position. Now bring them down. But be careful with this, only go as low as you can hold your posterior pelvic tilt. If you want to do this exercise a bit easier, just bend your knees a bit. Do 6 to 12 repetitions of this exercise. Remember, only go as low as you can feel the tension in your abs. You never should feel it in your lower back. Here I show you a small example of what I mean by tilt your pelvic. You should fill the gap by bringing your lower back to the ground. For the standing hyperextensions with straight arms, you need a resistance band or a towel or whatever. Grab it shoulder width. Now extend your arms and bring them overhead. You will hold this position of your arms during the whole movement. Your stance is shoulder width. Bend your knees a bit and lay your upper body forward. Now lower down your upper body and bring him up. Your legs and your glute should be freezed. Extend and straighten your arms as much as you can. By bending your arms, the exercise will get easier. Do as well 6 to 12 repetitions. For the jumping squats with isometric holds, your stance should be shoulder width. your toes pointing forwards. Now lowering your butt and jumping up. After you're coming down, you will freeze your legs in a 90-degree angle. Try to keep this position for 5 seconds. Now repeat this procedure for 6 to 12 repetitions. You can see my stance is a bit more than shoulder width. I do this because of my background in Shaolin Kung Fu, where this stance builds a huge role in the training. By the way, this stance is called horse sit, or in Chinese Ma Bu. So it's on you if you like to do this stance shoulder width or more like I do in the horse sit. If 5 seconds is too much, try to do it for 3 seconds. Another key point, try to upright your upper body during the hold.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it in the air?
Hey, we are on the last exercise. Hip raise, leg curl, alternated leg lift. Sounds complicated, right? It's not that complicated, believe me. So therefore you need slide pads or something that is slippery. Place them shoulder width. Now flex your feet and bring the pads in direction your glute. At the same time, raise your hip. Now freeze this position and lift one foot from the ground and straightening the leg. Try to stabilize your core and not moving. Then bring down your foot and do it with the other side. After you did it with both sides, lower down your hip and extend your legs. This counts as 1 repetition. Now repeat this procedure for 6 to 12 repetitions. Take your time for this exercise and focus on the stabilization of your core during the leg lifts. If this exercise is a bit too hard or too difficult, then you can skip the leg curl part, which means the sliding part, and only do the hip raise and the leg lifts.
Isn't just me.
Hey, we are done! Thank you for watching this video, and now take a few seconds time for reading the following major points.